beautiful souls. Welcome back to your 13-day guide to me helping you get your shit together. And let me just say, I am so sorry for the delay and welcome to my channel. I'm a little behind on these videos. I tried to do 13 days in a row, but life gets in the way. And isn't it ironic how this series is called Me Helping You Get Your Shit Together, and I'm needing to get my shit together this week. And that's what the holdup has been. I've been going through immense anxiety and fear and worry, and I'm really being so called to lean into my faith and God and the universe and to trust that there's a plan for what I'm going through right now. I've had the biggest let go of my entire life in the last, 4 or 5 months. I lost my dad. I quit my job. I'm just trying to get my feet on the ground with this new way of living. And there's so much that has happened. I've met new people who have rocked my world. I've met beautiful soul tribe people who are just coming into my life and being so supportive, and I'm so grateful for them. But man, my anxiety is through the roof. And then to add the fact that I'm an intuitive and I feel the energy whenever there's crisis in the world, I feel that. And I tend to feel it a day or two in advance. I'll have that immense anxiety and I'll start crying out of nowhere. That always happens for me when there's school shootings or there's a mass shooting somewhere. I always know it's happening before it happens, which is so unique. It's one of my gifts that I found out about 2 years ago. So anytime my body is feeling something, I really have to tune in to what's going on in my life to see, is it me or is it them? And is it the world? And this week, I just feel like I don't know what it is. And that's why I'm delayed. So thank you for your patience. But I also think it's so perfect that I'm going through this, because that's what this series is about, is how do we handle moments like this? How do we handle weeks and months like this? And I'm here to help you all traverse it along with me. So I'm not ahead of you. We're all in this together. But in today's video, we are on day number 11. We only have 3 days left, including today. And day number 11 is surrounding yourself with books, podcasts, YouTube videos that enlighten you and help you learn and grow through this time. So I'm going to call this one Growing and Learning. And I know we did one about being a creator, and that also has to do with like growing and learning too, but this is strictly like reading information and listening, taking in information that will help you stay positive and help you understand your path. So what I love to do is I love to find books that are super inspirational, and they could be dated books. So it's kind of like a journal, like say there's a writer, for example, Journey to the Heart, my all-time favorite book ever. I love it. This really helped me through my first leap of faith that I took when I quit my job a couple of years ago, but I have like little notes in it, but it's dated. So there's May 1st, May 2nd, and then she has a beautiful little excerpt and a story to go along with her day. And it's less than like 4 paragraphs. It's really, really short. So what I'll do is I'll be intuitive and close my eyes and just randomly pick a page and say, universe, what do you need me to hear today? Please bring me the words, and I'll pick a page. Clearly today for me is chill out and do nothing, which is what I did today, because I'm so in my anxiety that sometimes we need to put everything on a shelf and just stop and get off the hamster wheel and just relax. So this is one of my favorite books. So screenshot and save it and go buy it. Another one is what I do in my morning messages on YouTube, is my Heart Thoughts, A Treasury for Inner Wisdom by Louise Hay. Try to get it without the glare. Another one is The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. I'm sharing all of my favorites so you guys can see which one you're drawn to. And this one's cool too. Again, it's dated. Letting Go of Resistance, Being is Enough, Learning to Trust Again, Making It Happen. So they're just quick little paragraphs to inspire us. Because when we're going through tough times, we need to learn how to get out. We need to learn, and we basically, That's where we get our wisdom. That's where we get our grit and our determination and our discipline, is when we are put in a dark hole, we have to find our way out. And the best way to do that is to learn our way out and then to journal about it so we never forget it. So that's why you should be writing all of this down in your journals, hopefully the journals that you purchased from me on my Amazon. I have my own journal line. I just got a new one in today. Check it out. Manifesting Queen. How beautiful is this one? Creating the life of my dreams. And the Q, it's a heart. Yep, I planned it. It's a sideways heart. How cute is that? And then the little crown. So this is a 6'6" by 9'6", pretty big, awesome, but also still fits in my little backpack. I have a backpack purse and it fits in there, but it's silky smooth. But there's so many other journals. The link is in my description. But when you're going through these hard times and you are absorbing this spiritual text and this, self-growth information, we have to write it down, because guess what I'm going through right now, I probably went through 2 years ago, and I'm like, wait, I don't remember what I did. How did I get through this? And I have all my journals. I started going through them today, and I just was like, I need to figure this out. Like, I remember laying on the floor with anxiety, not knowing where to go or what to do. I felt so frozen and paralyzed. And in those moments, I remembered, Michelle, just go for a workout, which is what I teach in these videos. But sometimes we forget. So I went for a workout. All of a sudden, 20 minutes in, I'm lifting weights and I'm like, F yeah, like, let's go. Like, I got this. I'm not going to listen to my ego that's telling me that I'm going to be stuck this way in my life forever. Because today, my thought pattern was, I'm never going to get out of my anxiety, that I need to move. I need to leave. I need to be away from people. Like, that would solve it. No, we need to be able to find peace in our bodies. And my light just totally flickered. We need to find peace in our bodies wherever we are. I'm so grateful that my light just flickered, because that was such confirmation that I am doing the right thing. And I don't want to run anymore. I'm so sick of running from my discomfort. I want to be strong enough to overcome it. And my light, it just went out. It literally just totally turned off. All right, that's awesome. Okay, moving on. Then we have Grace for the Moment by Max. I think it's Lucado. Let's pick a page real fast, yeah? All right, Maxie boy, what do you got for us? Getting our attention. How far do you want God to go in getting your attention? If God has to choose between your eternal safety and your earthly comfort, which do you hope he chooses? What if he moved you to another land? Oh man, maybe this means I should move. As he did Abraham. What if he called you out of retirement? Remember Moses? How about the voice of an angel or the bow of a fish? How about a promotion like Daniel's or a demotion like Samson's? God does what it takes to get our attention. Isn't that the message for the Bible? Or isn't that the message of the Bible? The relentless pursuit of God, God on the hunt, God in the search, peeking under the bed for hiding kids, stirring the bushes for lost sheep. And it says, come back to the Lord your God, because he is kind and shows mercy. He doesn't become angry very quickly, and he has great love. Joel 2:13. I'm sorry that I'm stuttering. That was July 21st I picked, so I don't know if that date resonates for anybody, but that's an example of what I'll do each day. I'll just pull a page and it resonates. Like, that's exactly what I was just talking about, and it's spot on. And that gives you that motivation to be like, okay, like, that's something I can think about while I'm struggling right now. Maybe I can shift my energy by reading something positive and comforting. And the trick is, the reason why I'm sharing this one in day number 11 is because we need to constantly be reading and listening to this type of information when we're going through this stuff. Not constantly, we need a break every once in a while, but we need to be feeling uplifted. If you're surrounded by negative people, if you're busy with the hustle and bustle of work and life, you have to take a break every once in a while and listen to something that is enlightening, that helps you keep the faith. Anything that's going to remind you to trust that everything's working out for you, everything's okay. You have to kind of flood your mind with those thoughts and those readings and those videos or podcasts. So if you resonate with me and my teachings, and you're having a bad day, find a YouTube video of mine, one of my morning messages, where we kind of just flow and we just talk about whatever. It's like a podcast. just turn it on and have that in the background when you're cooking or when you're showering, because you're flooding your mind with the positivity. You're flooding your mind with the possibility. And that's what we need when we're going through a hard time. We need possibility. We need to know what's possible. And then my last two, I have Make the Most of You. This was one of my favorites. I walked into a Barnes and Noble, saw the heart, and I was like, it's mine. I just didn't even open the book and I just bought it. But it's really cool. It has all different, oh, I have some college photos in here. Yay, check me out in college. So cute, me and my friend Jackie. Always wearing a crop top, as usual. Oh, yay, I love my friends. Okay, so anyway, and that was back in what, 2002. That's when we won our national championship for field hockey. So awesome. But anyway, this one's pretty cool. This one says, so they're like small little quotes and excerpts. It says, lose the baggage. Whether taking a voyage or moving through life, take only the essentials. Heavy baggage will slow your journey and make you less flexible. Travel light, enjoy the scenery, focus on your experiences. He who would travel happily must travel light. I don't know if the universe is telling me that I should move and travel somewhere. Good Lord. Now I'm going to reanalyze everything. All right, last book. Everything is here to help you. And this is by Matt Kahn. It says, Finding the Gift in Life's Greatest Challenges. And I'm actually going to dive into this one tonight. I'm going to read this one. I'm just going to pick a random page and maybe read like 10 pages before I go to bed. Stage 2, dissolving attachment. Surrender. Surrender is a willingness to become unstuck. Now, don't I need that one? We're going to pinpoint that, save it. So yeah, that's exactly how we can use these tools to help us find that possibility and help us be guided by spirit and by the universe and by our guides. You know, when we're going through our anxiety and depression, we need help. If we stay on this loop in our mind, we will stay there and we'll just consistently repeat the same pattern. And that thought of, I'm never going to get out of my anxiety is just going to continue. So when you break that pattern by reading a book or by talking to a friend or listening to a podcast, it's like you're rewiring your brain to think differently about what you're going through. So I hope this tip helped you today. I know I'm struggling right now. If anybody else is struggling, give this video a thumbs up, comment, and say me too. Because life is hard right now and we're all being squeezed to make better decisions for our future. I know right now I am being squeezed to really think about my future and what I want for myself. And I've already let go of so much of my past and I'm ready to be this new version of me. And if you're ready to be this new version of you and to let go of the doubt and the fear and the worry and not thinking that you're going to be good enough or you're not going to live up to somebody's expectations at a job or in a relationship, throw that shit out. You are capable of more than you know. I am too, but I have that voice that tells me I'm not either. I have that voice that tells me I can't survive on my own, but I can, and you can too. So let's tune out our egos. Let's step into our truth. Let's surround ourselves with healthy books, podcasts, YouTube videos. Ignore the naysayers and don't go around asking everybody else what you should do. It's okay to vent to people. And when you're going through big decisions, it's okay to vent to people, but in your heart what is best for you. So when you're talking to other people, say, I don't need a solution. You don't have to tell me an answer. I just need to spew right now because I need to get this off my chest. And that's why community and friends and partnerships are so wonderful during this time. So lean on your family and friends, but don't look to them for the answers because you know the answers in your heart. All right, lovies, go read a book. And I hope, also comment and let me know if you buy any of the books that I suggested. I would love to hear how you're liking them. All right, I will see you in the next video. We only have 2 left. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.